Hello everybody, this is Roger from Roger's Reviews, and I've had my Dji Mavic Mini for about a year now, close to a year, if not over a year. And I've had different drones before, but this one here has been my favorite drone. I've had the most flight time on it and the least amount of problems. Everything's original. I got these little prop guards for it just so it fits in the case better, but I have an extra set of props, but I haven't even put them on yet. I've wrecked this drone a few times, crashed it, ran it into trees. It's dropped out of the air on the sidewalks, and it's still going strong. I even landed it on the sidewalk and it smashed the glass off the camera, but it still works. So I'm not going to send it in for repair. I'm just going to keep using it. I guess the flight time is awesome. I don't always use all the flight time. It flies almost still to almost 30 minutes. The batteries, what I do is I charge them up and then I use the middle one first and then I go side to side because the middle one's usually what I use the most of. It's just been a really durable, very durable. I didn't think it was going to be this durable. I got some little motor covers on it. I did notice though, if you put the prop guards on, it does notice there's a little bit of weight on it, and I think the flight time goes down a little bit. So I don't use the prop guards unless I'm flying inside or I'm trying to fly under a car, or I know I'm going to fly into an area where I might wreck it. But I have hit trees with it. I've hit signs. The obstacle avoidance would be nice, but I know that's a weight thing, but maybe later on with technology gets better, they might be able to put obstacle avoidance on it. But I can't really complain. The only thing I have a problem with, maybe later on too, is the calibration. Almost every time I use this, it has to be recalibrated, which is kind of a pain, but the calibration usually works the first time. And also too, in some areas, I live close to Jack's Navy Air Base, and so if you get anywhere close to that area, you have to have special permission to fly. So you have to go through a process. So I think if they were able to include a remote that had the camera built in, because I have to use a separate phone, I think that would be optimal. It'd be nice to have a little screen on here, so that way you wouldn't have to hook up your phone every time, and then the calibration every time. But other than that, I can't really complain. It's just been a really good drone. The flight time is awesome. The footage is awesome. I really don't need 4K. I've never had a problem with the video downloading. I have most of my videos on my YouTube channel, so overall I give it a thumb or 2 thumbs up. There's very little I would change, and like I said, the durability is a lot better than you would think. I can take off in my hand, catch it in my hand. Wind does affect it. If it's a very windy day, I don't take it out. I took it out on a windy day over the water because I live close to the river and I almost lost it. So be very careful if you're taking it over water. Make sure it's not, make sure you have a full battery, and make sure it's calibrated, and make sure it's during the day, and you can keep an eye on it. And make sure when you the return to home, I was messing with the settings. Make sure your return to home is like like maybe between 200 and 300 feet, because if you go 400 or 500 feet or more, sometimes you'll run out of battery. So just be aware that if you mess with those settings and you're running out of battery, that thing will go up to that level, and it might be detrimental to the drone's health, because you want to get it to a certain level, like maybe 200 or 300 feet, to where it clears everything and gets back in a hurry, because if not, you're going to run out of battery. But other than that, the flight, I mean, I can't complain at all. And the Fly More combo, I recommend it, because you got everything you need in one package. All the covers still work. It still folds up great. I recommend these little prop guards too, these little prop covers, because when you fold it up, a lot of times you have a problem getting it back in you got to hold all the props just right to get it back in there. And so with these little prop covers, it's real easy. It takes a few seconds, but it locks them in nice and tight. It keeps them very stable. And also too, there's a little bit more room in this box. I wish they would make the box to where you could put maybe a little bit more stuff in it, because there's a lot of wasted space in here that could be could accommodate more stuff. Like what I normally do is I pack a couple of these in there, so I have extra storage, because this is probably what you're going to forget. Because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go to download my footage and I'll forget to put the chip back in. So what I've been doing is swapping chips. As soon as I pull one out, I stick one in. So my computer has a little adapter plug in. As soon as I keep one in the adapter, so when I pull one out, I put it right back in the drone. So that way I always have a chip, and then I always carry backups in case I forget. So this is a very handy little thing. You can keep a bunch, and you have an adapter with it too, in case you're somewhere you want to download. So that's very cheap. You can get them on Amazon for like a few bucks for like 5 of them. And it doesn't take up hardly any room. And these boxes really, see, I have 2 more in there, 2 more adapter sets. I got these legs for the Mini. If you're taking off in grass, I don't usually keep them on there because they're a little bit cumbersome, and it's hard to get it back in the box. So I just keep them in this little pouch here. So I have my I have a charger cord in here. I keep the if you look down here, you can keep this underneath the box, and then I empty these boxes out and I put parts and stuff in them that I might be able to use. And the other box here, the 2 boxes, I kind of keep my own stuff in there. There's your extra propellers, and there's a little screwdriver, and I keep another adapter in there. And another thing, I didn't realize it, but there's extra little control arms. I lost one, so you got to make sure you always tighten those up. I went ahead and ordered an extra set because I don't really like to take these little control arms off. So you can tell on my box there's little indentations there. I just close the box and it pushes down a little bit. I wish they would make the box to accommodate for these. Even though it works, I'm sure it's probably not the best idea to just keep putting them on there, but it seems to be working for me. Again, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews on the Dji Mavic Mini combo, Fly More combo. I've had it for about a year. I fly it almost 3 times a week, sometimes a couple times a day. It's an awesome drone. The picture quality is awesome. And if you guys want to look at some drone footage, check out my channel at youtube.com/Roger Waldman, and there's probably, I don't know, 50 drone footages, maybe more. But yeah, that's basically the only thing I would change would be the have a little picture inside the remote, and not have to basically have to calibrate it every time. So if you like this video, please crush the like button and subscribe, and I'll bring you more updates, because I'm thinking about getting another one of these, and I think they're going to upgrade these to where they have more features just like the bigger ones. So, and the price I'm sure is coming down, so look on Amazon. Sometimes if you go right through DJI, you can get them even cheaper or refurbished. And they also have a program where for 39 bucks, they'll replace anything that breaks. So, all right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. You're awesome. Have a great day.